respectful and want to stay quiet while me or Miss Deanna are teaching. Now,
Three.
Happy birthday, Gabriella!
Yay! Hi, everybody. I just wanted to take a second to talk about how Not Just Piano started. Um, Tonight is the 10-year anniversary of Not Just Piano Music Studio starting, and thinking about how this all started is quite emotional because this business was not even supposed to last this long. I wasn't expecting it to last this long. I stepped out in faith, and it turned into what it turned into. Um, this started, with a story of pain and rejection and abandonment and not knowing what to do with the new chapter in my life, with the new place in my life that I was left in. And I was abandoned and rejected. And my ex husband divorced me. We were married for 18 years, and I was a housewife and minister's wife and had all these labels, and all of that just came crashing down. And I found myself with new labels, single mom label, um, on welfare label, with two young girls, and not knowing what to do and not having any money. And I just was in such a broken place. And I just remember, in my desperation, crying out to God of, what do I do? What does my life look like now? And I just remember God drawing me to the piano like he did when I was young. And I started playing piano when I was 4 years old, and I can't tell you why the piano was something that I was drawn to. It was just something that was magnetic for me. And I was always on it, and I was in my own world, and I created all of these scenarios and environments, and just played and played and played and poured my heart out, and my emotions were poured out on these keys. And it was how I connected to God as a young child. And he brought me back to that, and he said, Deanna, that's the place where you're going to meet me. And I just remember playing in that pain, playing in that fear, and playing in that place of unknowns for the future. And I just remember him telling me, I want you to teach. And I'm like, teach what? I don't have anything to teach. I don't have a degree. And I'm like, what do women do? And it was just a lot of, stuttering. And I was like, I don't have anything to offer. I don't have anything to offer anyone, and I remember God telling me that I want you to offer what I've given you. And I've given you a gift, and I've given you the ability to connect to me through your gift. And I've given you the ability to connect to your emotions through that gift. And I want you to pass that along to other children. And that just touched me at a deeper level because I'm a person of purpose. And I was like, I need a purpose for my life. I need a purpose for my existence. And I just remember hearing legacy. Legacy, what are you leaving when you leave this earth? And what am I leaving behind? And I wanted to be a person that left something behind. I wanted to see fruit. I wanted to see growth through the lives of other people. And for me, if there was a way for people to grow through my pain, as a result of my pain, in some way gave that pain some type of purpose. And I stepped out. And I had always taught, privately for, 10, 20 years, but this is when it actually became something, and I honestly did not expect it to grow to the place that it grew to be, and I just postured myself in a place of, I'm going to give you what I have. And I just remember there were so many times where I'm like, I don't have a nice house. I don't have a nice this. I don't have a nice that. And I just got to a place where I was like, I'm going to offer you guys my home. I'm going to open up my home to you, and I'm going to teach, and I'm going to pour into your kids' lives. And I hope and I pray that it takes root and that it creates something bigger than me in them. And when I was looking back and trying to figure out how many students I've actually taught, I actually never counted because I didn't think that it was going to last this long. And I've literally taught hundreds and hundreds and hundreds young people and adults, and I didn't expect the level of success that I had. And so I'm very grateful tonight for what God has done in my life, what He's done through me, and I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that you guys have been amazing. I've not expected the level of blessings that I've gotten from you and from your children, and the level of love that I've gotten from you guys over the years. Some of you have followed me from every place that I've been, and some of you have walked through hard times with me. Some of you have walked through surgeries with me, and illness and sickness and death. You guys have stuck with me and followed me, and I really appreciate that. Not Just Piano would not be what it is if it wasn't for you. And so I decided today that I was gonna go ahead and play for you guys, and I'm just gonna make it up, and I'm gonna play for you guys how I played when I was a kid, when I would just sit there and I would just go to another place and I would just play until I felt emotion, until I felt peace. And so this is my gift to you. I hope you enjoy it.
hello. How are you guys doing? Yeah, no, negative. How are you guys doing? Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Not Just Piano Spring 2025 10-year anniversary. We have a lot of different things for you guys today. We have some piano. We have some voice. So we're going to have a lot of fun, all right? Give me 1 second. All right, a couple of announcements. The bathroom is in the back to the left, then all the way back you'll see it. The bathroom's right there. If you would like to get on the live stream or send the live stream to your family and friends, it is on the Not Just Piano YouTube website. Also, there's a QR code for the program. For the program, yes. All right, so go ahead and you can go and send that to your family. You can go look at that. That's going to have all of the acts that we have today. All right. So you might see that we're missing somebody up here. My beautiful and wonderful grandmother, Deborah. Thanks to God, she has been, well, not thanks to God, but she has been sick lately. She's been very ill. But thanks to Jesus, she has been healing and recovering very smoothly. So we want to give a round of applause for that. This is my beautiful grandmother. I love her so much. She is literally my flower. I love her so much. So instead of Miss Deborah doing the prayer today, we're going to have my amazing father do it. All right. Before we do that, let me make sure I have everything good. Okay, we got everything. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Now, without further ado, we'll have our prayer, and then we'll get started with the recital.
Bow your heads, please. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for today. Father God, we just praise you, and we thank you for everybody that made it tonight. I just ask for peace, perfect peace, which transcends all understanding, to be present in this place tonight. Calm everybody's nerves, Lord, fears, anxieties, if we're fidgeting or whatever, Father, just give us peace, perfect peace. Every student, every performer that comes up here tonight, Lord, just be with them. Help them to execute whatever they need to do up here perfectly, Father. And Lord, we just praise you. We thank you for all of these students and all these kids and all of the kids that have been through and to Not Just Piano, have been a part of Not Just Piano for the last 10 years, Lord. We just praise you and we thank you for them and their families, Father. Lord, we ask that you just bless tonight. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Woo! We made it to 10 years. 10 years. Oh, my God. That's a long time. I actually started calculating. I was like, if I work 20 hours a week for 10 years, that's 8,400 hours. I was like, oh my God, that's 8,400 hours of spending time with you guys. That's good. I like that. I could be doing worse, right? No, that was good. So I want to do this really, really quickly. I wanted to celebrate the 3 families that are currently with me, that are currently enrolled. So I know that I have some students from way back in the day. You're in there. I see you kind of in the back. Way, way, way back
All
in the
the way
day.
to the back, too.
Way in the back, right? But those who started with me from the beginning that are currently with me, I have a gift for you, okay? So the 3 families that I would like to come up here would be Andrea Henderson. All right, is your mama here, Kamai? Is your mama here? There, come on, girl, you need to come down here like it's like the Wheel of Fortune. That's how y'all supposed to be coming down here. Miss Rose, Sasha and Sarah's mama and daddy. Where y'all at? There you go. And the last family is the Pachinko family. Woo! Come on up here. You come on up here. They have been with me from the beginning. I mean, they have followed me through multiple houses, multiple buildings, multiple weight levels. I just wanted to thank you guys for being so faithful. I mean, you guys have brought them every single week for 10 years. So we have a special gift for you guys. This is called the Not Just Piano Music Studio Legacy Family Award. Because with Not Just Piano, we believe in legacy and we believe in what your children are doing for the world and for the kingdom. Can you guys give them a round of applause? Thank you so much, guys. You guys can see it. Yeah. The next award that I would like to give out is someone that's special to me. I've known this person since they were an egg, literally. This person has sacrificed a lot of her life, a lot of her space, a lot of her time. I would like for Gabriella to come up here. Come, why are you looking like that? Gabriella was officially one of my first, I experimented on. Started with her. I was teaching her piano since she was 5 years old, and I really wanted to celebrate her with this award because Gabriella has really been there for me through all of the ups and downs of not just piano, but not just that, all of my surgeries. She took over all of my classes. She took over all of my students in the midst of her. She graduated this year, so in the midst of trying to finish high school, and her dealing with her own struggles, and I just want to give her, can you bring it up here, my friend? This is I forgot what I put on there, let me see. This is Not Just Piano Music Studio Legacy Leader Award. Please help me give her congratulations. Oh, no, you don't have to say it. Okay.
Okay, I just want to do a little thing. Seeing Not Just Piano grow over like literally the past 12 years, with starting it with my sister and my mother, us being just us three, and we would be at hotels and we'd be in the pool, we'd be singing our own songs and stuff. No, but that's just how Not Just Piano started. It's about love and it's about legacy and cherishing the gifts that God has given us. So I really want to thank everybody here, students, parents, family, for supporting us and for supporting your kids. It's really a blessing. I really would not be the person I am today without being a part of Not Just Piano. It has definitely impacted my life, and I know it's impacted the kids' lives too. And I love every single one of y'all. Y'all are my babies. And so, yeah.
All right, let's get started. You guys ready to get started? Yes! We're going to go and set up our first row of students. This is our primer beginner students. Ariella, I have known her since she was in her mama's belly. And before she gets started, I just want to let you guys know the theme for the kids tonight was their favorite movie, TV show, anime, anything of that type of media. So some of them, this for Ariella was her favorite TV show, her favorite. Look at that outfit. Look at that outfit. Oh!
No, Kai. I don't know who Kai is. These beautiful ladies about to sing Do Re Mi for us. They have been working very, very hard this semester. Their progress has been amazing. Like if y'all would have heard them at first, you'd be like, oh. But they sound so good now, and they have so much fun with this song. If you know this song, go ahead and sing. Don't sing too loud though, all right? Unless you can sing good, all right? All right. While we set up, any graduates that we have here, high school graduates, college graduates, I want to say congratulations because I know that was hard. That was very, very hard. I had trouble, shoot. But, all right. You guys doing good tonight? Yeah? We a little tired or we excited? Excited, yeah. We're going to have some fun tonight.
Okay, so the reason why I picked this song was because 10 years ago, the very first little ensemble that I did, some of you may be here, Chloe, Sophie, Abby, Imani, Gabriella, we sang this long song. And so I thought it was fitting to bring it back. So yes, you can sing at the end. Do the ending. Sing at the end. Let's start from the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
ABC.
when you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first three notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Let's see how I can make this easier. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do, oh, oh, oh.
Do,
A deer, a female deer.
re,
A drop of golden sun.
mi.
A name I call myself.
Fa,
A long, long way to run.
so,
A needle pulling thread.
la,
A note to follow. So,
ti.
a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do.
A deer, a female deer.
That's it.
Ray, a drop of golden sun.
I can't hear you.
Me,
A name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So, do. These are the tools we use to build notes. Do, la, fa, mi, re, do. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So we put them into words.
Words?
Yes, like this. Listen. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Eliana, sing it.
When you know the notes to sing,
That's it.
you can sing most anything.
Together.
Do, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run.
So a needle pulling thread.
La,
A note to follow. So tea, a drink with jam and bread. That'll bring us back to do.
do, re. Ti, do, do, ti, la,
So fa, mi,
re, do. Mi, mi, mi. Re, fa, fa.
la, ti, ti.
Do, mi, mi. Re, la, do, mi, mi. Re, fa, fa. Do, mi, mi. Re, fa, fa.
You
Do, mi, mi.
can sing
Re, fa,
most
anything. Do, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run.
So a needle pulling thread.
Pulling thread,
A note to follow. So
to follow tea.
a drink with jam and bread. That'll bring us back to so do.
right, for our next section, we have our level 2A students. These are a little higher level, but they worked very hard. Everybody worked very, very hard. Okay, so give your hands or put your hands together for our level 2A students. R&B up in here? He killed that. Like, dang. All right. Do you guys like money? Yes? Man, I don't know about y'all. I like money. Man, I've always wanted to be in, like, you know, those tubs, and they be, like, showering money over you. You'd be like, ah, you know, but nah. So our next song is Money, Money. Now, after this song, you're going to have to think about, rethink the effects of money and the stuff that it does, okay? But enjoy these girls while they sing this song, Money, Money.
Money makes the world go around, the world go around, the world go around. Money makes the world go around. It makes the world go round. A muck, a yen, a buck, or pound, a buck, or pound, a buck, or pound is all that makes the world go around. The clinking, clanking sounds can make the world go round. Money, 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 money. What to do with the money? Got a paycheck in my hand, the weight that it brings, possibilities galore. Do I pay the bills by high and the rent's overdue, or chase something shiny and brand new?
What to do with the money? Little voices in my head. Discretion spins around. Invest it wiser by the phone. It whispers different, please. A risky bet, a costly chance. Why do you have a hold of me?
Money makes the world go round, the world go round, the world go round. Money makes the world go round. Of this we can be sure. Don't lose your soul. Money, 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 money.
Money, I am the root of all evil, they say. I'm dangerous, the twisted vine. I can corrupt you day by day and leave your soul behind. So watch out.
She whispers sweet temptation.
So watch out before you stumble and fall.
Money, 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 money.
So many choices inside, I'm swayed either way, trying to choose meals right at the closing of the day. What to do with the hunger, knocking at my door for the money? Who's there?
It's the money!
It's the money! Money makes the world go round, the world go round, the world go round. Money makes the world go round. Of this we can be sure. Money, 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 makes the world go round.
Okay. Our next performances are level 2B and 3A. All right, that was amazing. We've had some amazing performers today. I love it. So next up, we have some more singing for you guys. Miss Deanna has had the pleasure of coaching and leading several people going to competition and multiple people doing like plays and stuff like that, you know. And so we have some very talented singers about to sing for you. So enjoy. All right, we're gonna pause and we're gonna take some time to appreciate Miss D and all the sacrifices that she has done for not just piano. But before that, excuse me, we have one more performance. performance for you guys.
Oh, Miss Elphaba, many years I have waited for a gift like yours to appear. Why, I predict the wizard could make you his magic grand vizier. My dear, I'll write at once to the wizard. Tell him of you in advance. With a talent like yours, dear, there is a definite chance. If you work as you should, you'll be making good. Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood? This weird quirk I've tried to suppress or hide is a talent that could help me meet the wizard if I make good. So I'll make good. Once I'm with the wizard, once I prove my worth, and then I'm with the wizard, what I've waited for since birth. And with all his wizard wisdom, by my looks he won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is dumb, or like Munchkin so small-minded? No, he'll say to me, I see who you truly are, a girl on whom I can rely, and that's how we'll begin, the wizard and I. Once I'm with a wizard, my whole life will change. 'Cause once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father's not proud of you, no sister acts ashamed, and all of us has to love you, 'cause by the wizard you're acclaimed. In this gift or this curse I have inside, maybe at last I'll know why. Oh, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and I. And one day he'll say to me, Elphaba, a girl who is so superior, shouldn't a girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris, would it be alright by you if I degreenify you? And of course it's not important to me. Alright, why not? I'll reply, oh, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and I. Yes, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and unlimited. My future is unlimited, and I've just had a vision almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy and true, the vision's hazy, but I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout Oz that's all to do with me. And I'll stand there with the wizard, feeling half of Oz's favorite team, the Wizard and
All right, that was amazing. That's my girl Sophie, my baby. Okay, so now we're going to take some time to honor Miss Deanna and the sacrifices and the stuff that she has done for not just piano to get it to 10 years, because it's not that easy, man. But before we do that, we're going to have Mr. John Downey come up and do that. But I wanted to honor him and appreciate him really quick. He has, for the past 3.5 years, he has really been the definition of a strong, supportive black man. And I'm so happy and I'm so blessed and glad that he has come into our lives. He has shown resilience. He has shown how to be a father, not just a dad, a father. He has been a husband. He has been a somebody to lean on, somebody that really, really cares for us. And so just for Miss Deanna to find this man, you don't find these men like anywhere for real. Like y'all know you don't. So he's honestly a blessing. He is just an amazing man, and I'm so happy and honored to call him my father. So without further ado, introducing John Preston Downey.
You really had to give my government name? Wow. Wow. I'm going to come down here where you guys are so I can see you. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, I remember when I was planning this, the Lord will always change things. I hadn't planned on doing this, but the Lord had other plans. So I said, okay, I'll do it. But I know one thing. I had told my wife who I didn't want to follow. Man, Sophie. Amazing, amazing, amazing. But tonight, we're honoring 10 years of Not Just Piano, and the theme is legacy. And I want to talk a little bit about that to you guys tonight. So I'm not going to necessarily speak or preach or anything like that. We're just going to talk. I got any Gen Xers out here? Anybody? Gen X? In your 50s, 40s, and 50s? Come on. I'm not the only 53-year-old in this house. Okay, all right. I just want to make sure so that way if I make some references, some of these references are going to go over some people's heads. Some people are going to catch them. What is legacy? And speaking of reference, this here. Putting these on, I was thinking every time I put these on, I'm reminded of Captain Kirk in Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan, when he put him on. So speaking of legacies. But the definition of a legacy is the long-standing impact of particular events or actions that took place in the past or in a person's life. We all leave some type of legacy, no matter who we are, no matter how old we are, no matter when we get called home. We always leave something behind. We leave some type of legacy behind. And I'm reminded of this verse, Luke 1:38. Then Mary said, "Behold, I am the servant of the Lord. It may be done to me according to your word." And the angel left her. Mary said, "Be it unto me." What if she hadn't? Because Mary chose that path, because she could have easily said no, because God always gives everybody free will. We all have choice. But she left an amazing legacy behind because she did say, "Be it unto me." She said, "May your will be done." Yes, as you say it, I'm going to do this. So what you do in life really matters. What if your parents hadn't left you what they left for you to follow? What do you want to leave behind for your children to follow? I know some names I'm going to mention, and of course I may cause some controversy, but when I think of names like Drew Brees, it's my favorite quarterback. Sorry, Cowboys fans. Or people like Tim Tebow. Those two cats are leaving amazing legacies behind, especially Tim right now. I think of people like, if he had had children, Jimi Hendrix, Denzel Washington, Halle Berry. The big one for me is Chadwick Boseman, who, you know, my king, the Black Panther, you know, he left an amazing legacy behind. Martin Luther King Jr. One here that some people may not know is a woman by the name of Leontine Price, who was the first African-American woman or first African-American soprano to become internationally known. And she came from a little old town called Laurel, Mississippi, which is about an hour, maybe an hour and a half from where I'm from in Gulfport, Mississippi. And little bit known, some of her cousins are Cissy Houston, Whitney Houston, and Dionne Warwick. So obviously the talent was there. And she left an amazing legacy just as her cousins did. People like Aretha Franklin, Maya Angelou have all left amazing legacies, not for their families to follow, but for us to follow. And there's also one who left a bigger legacy than all of us. When I think of legacies, I think of two polar opposites. And since, you know, the theme of tonight is movies, and if I'd have known there was going to be another Jedi here, I would have brought my red one with me. But anyway, I think of two polar opposites, Vader and then King David. And yes, those are major opposites of the spectrum. But their examples are powerful and passionate legacies. Obviously, one is real, another is fictitious. However, David's led to one that is a much greater legacy. As we all know, Vader left a huge shadow, no pun intended, but it left a huge shadow as far as his legacy is concerned. And thinking about shadows, I thought about that when I was thinking about legacies. That's something we have to remember. Our legacies cast a huge shadow upon those that we leave behind. Shadows are always in front or behind, never on top. Depending on the size of your shadow, sometimes they may feel as though they're on top of you, but they're not. You're either being chased by a shadow or you're chasing after it. So the question is, will your children chase after yours, or will your shadow chase them? In any case, it can be a blessing or a curse. Therefore, we want to cast a shadow that is worth either chasing after or one that you will always follow for encouragement. One that you always follow, reminding you to continue to push forward. Some huge shadows I think of Lenny Kravitz. Can you imagine the shadow that Zoe has had to stand in her whole life? If your father is Lenny Kravitz. If you're an Obama and your mom is Michelle Obama, imagine that shadow. I think of people like Shaka Khan or Eddie Van Halen. Wolfgang had to, man, thank God he's got talent. Because if he couldn't play, he'd be in trouble. That is a huge shadow to stand in. I think of people like Bowie, Prince. And then, of course, think of my wife. You know, she cast a shadow. And I know that is something that, you know, our children will have to stand in or follow or chase after. But the biggest shadow is the one that you want. If you're following somebody else's legacy, this is the one that you want them to be chasing. And that obviously is Jesus. His shadow does both. It is relentless in chasing after you, But at the same time, you should always be chasing after him because he'll never lead you astray. You want to, like I said, you want to follow the legacy of someone who's following him first. Again, be it unto me. And speaking of legacies, the one shadow that I had to grow up in is my grandfather's legacy. My grandfather was John Prentice Johnson, and he was born in Yazoo City, Mississippi. He started George Washington Carver High School in a small town called Picayune, Mississippi. And he was the principal there from 1943 to 1970. I was born in 71. And he was the first African American to become the Title I administrator for Picayune Public Schools. He was instrumental in changing the attrition rate of black students in Picayune, Mississippi. And he accomplished so much after that. There is a park named after my grandfather. There's a historical marker of the school that he started in Picayune, Mississippi. And June 5th, 1982 was named John Prentice Johnson Day in the state of Mississippi. So for me, being an African American and following my history and my black history, for my grandfather to do something of that magnitude is, yeah, that's a shadow to chase after. It's a shadow it's a weight at times. So the shadows you cast are important. The legacy I'm leaving, I've spent most of my life choosing to serve others through ministry in the military. I was blessed to hold the top two positions at a radio station before I was 25. I'm a published author numerous times. I've owned my own nonprofit. I graduated from Oklahoma Christian with my bachelor's in liberal studies because I couldn't settle on a major. Literally, I couldn't for 5 years. I couldn't settle on a major. And my radio career has taken me places that I have never dreamed. From Stryper's Michael Sweet to introducing POD on stage at Cat Fest in Oklahoma City. That feeling is something I'll never forget. I was so blessed to do it. It is crazy to stand in front of tens and thousands of people, and everything you say, they do. It's crazy. That feeling is, like I said, something I'll never forget as long as I live. And from that to hanging out with John Cooper from Skillet, I've talked politics with Corey Taylor from Slipknot, and I was blessed enough to message Chris Cornell while he was on tour, the entire time he was on tour. And of course, I got to spend time with Hailstorm's Lizzie Hale numerous times. My wife is amazing. She is amazing, and I love her very, very much. Who would have thought or seen that a little black Mexican girl from Oak Cliff, anybody here from Oak Cliff? All right, Oak Cliff. Who'd have thought that she would come this far? Yeah, her. She's been playing piano by ear since she was 4. At 13, she began to compose her own piano pieces and songwrite. She recorded her first album at the age of 14. At the age of 15, she began to lead worship at her local youth group. She's continued to write and create, resulting in 3 more albums. And just a couple years ago, she released another single called Rest Into the Unknown, which you can go find and download. By the way, it's a shameless plug. Please go download that song. She still leads worship wherever the Lord leads her. She's been featured in 4 magazines. She was awarded and appointed as one of Ellis County's 40 under 40 small business recipients. And on top of this, while running Not Just Piano, so then while she was doing Not Just Piano, she put herself through college. She acquired her associate's degree from Mountain View Community College, and also acquired her bachelor's in sociology and psychology, And she went on to get her master's degree from Tarleton State University in music education. And she did all of this while raising her two beautiful daughters. So I think between the both of us, we've left enough shadow for our kids to follow and chase for a lifetime. So tonight, we celebrate the legacy that my wife is still creating. We celebrate 10 years of piano and voice. 10 years would be 20 recitals and 20 different dresses you've seen my wife wear. I would go into that, but we don't have enough time to go in all the dresses my wife has displayed for you guys and modeled for you guys. All of these have been above par and out of this world showcases. 10 years of numerous district and national winners from fine arts and teen talent, multiple student lead roles in city productions. Not just piano, it's taught students nationally and internationally, and it has students from Canada and Africa. We celebrate 10 years of raising up worshipers and future worship leaders. And it has been 10 years of ministering and praying with students. It has been 10 years of mentoring young minds and helping students to develop plans on creating their own legacy. And there are many more years to come. Thank you.
That was so beautiful. I'm so proud of my parents. I love them so much. We're going to get this ball rolling again. We only have a couple more performances for you guys. Then we have some food. I know I'm hungry. I know you guys got to be hungry. All right. So welcome to the stage the level 4A and 5A students. All right, we have a few more performances for you guys. Next up, we have Jiraiya. All right, now Jiraiya, we have had the honor of him coming back from New York City, the Big Apple, Oh my gosh, guys, why do I keep doing that? Next up is my beautiful baby girl, Debbie. All right, now let's move on. I am so sorry, guys. I still have graduation brain. I don't know if that's a thing, but we're gonna make it a thing, okay? Next up, we have Jiraiya. We have had the honor of him being one of our very, very original students, like from our old house. He has been here and he has supported and he's been a part of not just piano, so thank you for that. He is currently studying in New York City. In New York. Y'all love my singing, right? Yeah, you love me singing. He's studying in finance in New York City, and also he just dropped a song and album like last week, so go ahead and go listen to that. Is it a song or is it an album? It's a song. It's a song, okay. So go listen to his song. It is actually amazing. It's amazing. I love it so much. So introducing Jiraiya.
Well, first of all, before I get started, Miss D, thanks for inviting me back. It's been a fantastic 10 years to grow with you and grow with the company. And thanks for everything, truly.
What would I do if I could suddenly feel and no one to get that what I feel is real? I could cry, I could smile, I could lay here for a while. So tell me what would I do if I could feel what would I do if I could reach inside of me and know how it feels to say I like what I see? Then I'd be glad, so glad to share all that I have inside of me. To think the song I would sing, you'd be more than glad to sing. And if a tear came from my eye, just think of all the wounds they made. And to think the time I could spend just being vulnerable again. So tell me what. So tell me what. Tell me what would I do if I could feel, if I could feel, if I could feel, if I could feel, if I could feel.
Everything good?
All right. Next up, we have a district and national fine arts winner. He is about to play his original piece that he won district with. Levi is just one of our not just piano students that has made it and won at national and district fine arts, but also Levi and his father are just amazing, period. If you've heard his dad play, oh, he slays that keyboard, and Levi, his voice is just like, yes, it is a yes. So we have the honor of hearing Levi Espinoza's piano playing.
And you see how he won District Fine Arts this year, and we are believing that he wins nationals in Florida. Our last performance, we made it to the end. Give yourself a hand. Clap for yourself. I would like to introduce Ryan McKay. Love Your City Theater. It is a community theater in Cedar Hill, Texas. It's an amazing theater company. If you need something to do with your family, please go to this production. They have full orchestra, full costumes. They have props. I mean, it is a Broadway production. I highly recommend you come and check this out. It's their Prince of Egypt production. And not just piano, is blessed and amazed that Ryan McKay, one of our students, where did he go? Got the lead role. Oh my God. Presenting Moses from Love Your City. Look, look at this. So this is just, if this is indicative of what the costumes are, this is amazing. So representing Love Your City Theater, please help me welcome Ryan McKay.
Thank you. Yeah, actually, our director just kind of threw this together this afternoon because she knew I would be coming here. So, but I'm so honored to be able to play Moses in this incredible production. You guys may have seen the animated version, won an Oscar. It's incredible. This is the stage version, and so we've added numbers, and it's amazing. So I won't be singing one of the original classics that you guys know, but I will be singing something from the stage play. So I hope you guys enjoy. And Miss D was a very large part of me getting this role, so thank you very much. Yeah. So what's next on my busy agenda? The second son, my father's wrong. It's got to be the easiest role on earth. Just play around, just play along. Enjoy the bounty of my birth. So what's today's amusement for this second son? Which one shall I choose from? So many kinds of fun. Which one? I could ride one of the horses, go and shoot some arrows, take a sail on the royal bark. But standing in these shadows of these statues of the pharaohs, I see the contrast couldn't be more stark. Their deeds forever known, each story sung in stone, while I won't need the faintest mark. Like the humblest of slaves, I won't need the faintest mark. Footprints on the sand, ripples on the river, wispy drifting clouds that blow across the desert sky. One day we are here, and the next we vanish, vanish in the blink of an eye beside. We vanish in the blink of an eye beside. It's not that I want glory or the world to know my name, but maybe just to leave things a little changed from when I came. But it's not my lot, use what you got, and all I am is footprints on the sand, ripples on the river, echoes of a sound from a distant fading chime. One day we are here, next I know we vanish, but I'm a fool, and so I like to fool myself that I'm not just footprints on the sand, but someone who leaves footprints on the sand. Oh! Thank you.
All for coming, and thank you, Ryan. That was beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves tonight. Thank you again for supporting us and for being here and watching all these beautiful kids and beautiful teenagers perform. For the end, well, that's the end, basically. But go ahead and get your stuff. Don't forget to take a picture of Miss Deanna. Head into the fellowship hall and get your food to go. I hope you guys have a great night. Bye. Love you.
The challenges where I face, I know they shake and I know they fear. Many things they saw, but I just put it all on you. Do everything we